Welcome to the Fruit and Vegetable video guide on how to study European markets with TradeMap. TradeMap is a preliminary screening tool that allows you to look at markets for your fruit and vegetable product by size, dynamism, and also at competition. To enter the tool, start from www.trademap.org. Users in developing countries, including Vietnam, can get free access to this tool after registering. To register, click on the Login link, then the Register Now button under Create an Account, and follow the instructions. Once your registration is complete and you have logged in successfully, you can proceed with selecting the data that you wish to analyze on the Home and Search page. Enter the HS code for the product you would like to analyze. The HS Code Simplifier guide will help you identify the correct code. We can scan markets for sweet potatoes, for example, using code number 071420. As we don't want to look at data for a specific country yet, but first want to see all markets, we simply leave the country, region, selection field empty. Select one trade flow which you want to analyze. In this case, we are looking at potential markets, so we will select imports. And click on Trade Indicators to view global imports of sweet potatoes. What we are looking at first is the world import demand for sweet potatoes. The first row shows indicators on world demand as a whole. On the left, we have the world list of countries that import sweet potatoes, with the largest at the top. The first 5 columns under Trade Indicators show information about the demand for a product in the last available year. The value imported shown in the first trade indicator column is the market size in dollar terms. Note that TradeMap usually shows the value in $1,000. The next 2 columns show the import figure in quantity, which is the physical volume imported in metric tons. The final indicator in this section is the unit value, which is the result of dividing the imported value by the imported quantity, which gives an average CIF price paid for the imported product. Hong Kong's significantly higher unit value of $2,609 per ton, well higher than the global average of $843 per ton, suggests import of a high-end quality value-added product. To zoom into the EU market, we can select a country group, EU. Within the EU, we see that the United Kingdom, Netherlands, and Germany are the main sweet potato importers, representing 38, 23, and 11% of total EU imports, respectively. Of these 3 markets, Germany is the most dynamic, with 50% growth per year over the last 5 years. We can also select time series to follow the growth pattern. To study the German market in more detail in terms of suppliers, we can also click on the country name on the left. We see that USA and the Netherlands are key suppliers to Germany, jointly meeting 76% of Germany's import demand. Vietnam is also starting to enter the German market, but still with small volumes. We can also see if Germany has a more detailed product classification by selecting the display by product in place of by country. Here we see that about 1/7 of German imports is in the form of pellets that are not for human consumption. Furthermore, we have the option to change the currency to euros. and if we wish to look at volumes, we can select quantities. At all times we can go back to the main home and search page to start our analysis over for a different product. In short, we can conclude TradeMap is a very useful tool to get a quick picture on the status of the different EU member markets and helps us to relatively rapidly make a first choice of markets within the EU to initially pursue for further research. It also gives us an initial picture of competition we would face in targeted markets.